And we are back. I am the Dad Panther. This is the Panther's Den, and we are going to talk 2K22. Oh, we're going to talk 2K22. We got a loaded potato of an episode. 2K22. This should be good. Let's just get in here. Click allow. Oh, we are back, and it feels so good to be back. It does, man. It's like it's like after a pay-per-view, you know, and then you got that Monday after a pay-per-view and you're like, it's gonna be a good episode. Now, I like that the episodes are going back to my root, or at least what I want the channel to be, which is like a podcast, an AM kind of FM radio. I don't write anything down. I don't have a script. Okay, I have an idea what I'm gonna talk about. I hit record and I just bumble through it. Or I could be making the best promos you've ever seen in your life. Who knows? You guys know, you cool cats. As we get ready, we're close to getting 300 subscribers. Just started this channel in October. You guys are awesome. YouTube sent me an email saying, hey, look, you just hit 400 plus upload videos. I'm like, wow, the time flies. So again, we're trying to get from 0 to 1,000. And the interesting thing about this with 2K is if you've checked the recent videos I have, there's one that says banned in it. You have another video that talks about content creations and things of that nature. I just got hit with a copyright email thingy, my first one ever, from WWE. Now, whether it's WWE or WWE Games or VC or 2K, I don't know who. And all I know is they were like, take the video down. And then they said, you can put it back up. You know what? We'll put it up for you. So I'm waiting on an email. I'm asking them, hey, look, what can I do? What am I allowed to talk about? As I understand, you have full ownership to your property. So let's get into the news that we have now. Let's move on. Today, they gave us more news. They gave us more news, kinda. They gave us news that more news is coming. Think about what I just said. They gave us more news that more news is coming. Today, they went ahead and released some information about 2K. Now, what we know about it thus far, before I get into the news, is there was rumors that during Royal Rumble, they were doing face scans while they're at Royal Rumble. I mean, think about it. You got some of the top wrestlers and celebrities and things of that nature. If they were going to be in the game, it's a great time to do it with the pandemic going on. You're not able to do probably what you would normally do. A lot of devs are feeling it, just the schedules being completely changed because of the pandemic. And then WrestleMania happened, and we saw the first teaser trailer, and it was Rey Mysterio and Cesaro going at it, and we saw that. I made a video about that, and basically the creative director went ahead and said, hey, look, I got an update for you. And in the video, I'm not going to show the video for you know the reasons at this point. In the video, he talks about, or shows off in the background, it's like the same teaser trailer we saw. It's just once or twice, they look at it, nothing different. But some of the stuff that was really cool out of it was Ric Flair just styling and profiling, and a bunch of cameras around him as they go ahead and get him in the game. And at some point he had a blanket on, and I'm only assuming that blanket is like, we just want your face in the game. So we want the suit, now we want the face. I don't know, but they're adding him in the game. So I don't know. Do they add him in the game? Because I don't know. Put in the comments, why do you think this Ric Flair is in the game? Because you could easily use any property that you had from previous Ric Flair. What do you think? You think story mode? You think, will he be a wrestler, an active wrestler? Do you think he'll be a manager maybe for Charlotte? Who knows? I don't know. Let's see, moving on. The other thing that we saw is we saw what might have been the Thunderdome. Maybe that was a Thunderdome in the background. We also saw 2 layers of, I guess, animation. I don't know crap about animation and art. They showed, hey, look, we're building this game. Look at this character that, with letters and in color, and we're trying to get the arm to work the right way, and just showing you the flow. And then now we've given it texture. It's all smooth, but look how good it looks. It's awesome. There's some awesome people who make games. Shout out to the devs. Love for the devs in any game. It's a hard job to do. But I don't know anything about that. It looked great. I just don't know anything about that. The other thing that we saw inside of it was mocap. So when they were showing off the mocap, were they showing it to tell us that they're doing more moves, new engine? I don't think it's going to be a new engine, but would it be new moves? Because some people were saying from the trailer that they saw, the one with Ray in it, they were like, those moves are the same moves that we've seen already. So again, I don't know. You put in the comments, what do you feel about the little teaser information that we just got? Now, they did put out a press statement, and the press statement, I'll tell you the key points that I pulled from it. Promising frequent and in-depth communication with the press, content creators, and the 2K community. Now, the interesting part about it, they said content creators. Now, what does that mean exactly? Like, are they going to come up with, like, EA has like game changers, and other companies have things where content creators can get information and not worry about videos being taken down or doing something wrong? Will they communicate to us what they can stream, whether it's music or certain things of that nature? What are they doing exactly with the community that creates? That's the biggest thing of all these games that are coming out. If you can create a relationship, an open relationship with the awesome people who create things for the game for us to download from the community, that's the L. That's the win. The gameplay in that, you know, a nice looking game, I think you got a recipe for success. But that was interesting from the press statement that they said. Sorry. The other thing was transparent look. We're going to give you a transparent look, and I love that because that's what I want. Like the thing that they showed, again, it didn't do anything for me. Maybe you haven't. I've seen video games go through the developmental stage, and yes, they look like stick puppets, and then they get colored for certain things, and then they get, you know, that smooth texture, and then there's hair, and there's sweat, and there's lighting. And speaking of hair, they want Bianca's hair to not look like a dead snake. That's what someone said in a comment. But anyways, I'm all fine with that. Just keep the information coming out so that I can make a decision on whether or not I'm going to buy this game. That's all I want, you know? So I like the fact they said transparent look. The other part about it is they said first steps. They said something like the first steps into the future of this franchise, something like that. And that's an interesting thing because I feel like right there, they're telling you this game isn't where they want it to be. Not in a bad way, but to rebuild and get past 2020, what 2K20 was, this is heading in the right direction. So it's the first step in several things they're going to do. It could be updates. It could be more games to get them where they want to. And the part I picked up was they said in the next weeks. And I felt like, I mean, you could have said months. So maybe a week or two, we're going to get more information, and the information we're going to get in the following weeks are going to be developmental, from everything from motion capture to models to music, to everything in between. So again, as long as they give us, I think us information, then we can make the decision that we can make. Because like I said, we all know the situation about 19 and 20 and what All Elite Games is doing. And you got, you know, Retromania doing their thing, and you got Ultra Violence, you have the Wrestling Code, Chikara, if I'm saying it correct. There's so many different games, and there's some games from indie developers who are picking this up, and they're learning how to literally make a game. They're like, you know what? I want my own game. I'm just gonna make my own game. So you got stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure they see that, and man, what do you need from this game, for this game to win it for you, where you're like, okay, it does hit differently? Because if it doesn't, I'm gonna let you know how I feel. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I got? No, that's it. That's awesome. So again, we got information on 2K22. I'm gonna again, that video they took down, they put back up. I'm waiting on an email from them to see what I can talk about, what I can't. And from there, I'm still thinking about doing a little podcast where I'm talking about what I saw on Dynamite and what I saw on Dark, or what I saw on Impact. Like, I casually watch wrestling. I couldn't tell you where all the wrestlers came from, their finishing move, their storyline, but I just sit and watch. And if it grabs my attention, I watch it. If it's something on Next, I watch it. SmackDown, Raw, I watch it. If it's boring, I just turn the channel and I come back later. Or stream it now. Like, I just go play with my Legos. I don't have Legos. I don't even know why I said Legos. Whatever. Like I said, I don't write a script. I like it that way because I like I think it's authentic. They were like, hey, listen, in a world full of things that are edited and a team of people to clean it up, this show, again, I love FM, AM radio shows, so podcasts, like, so we're just rolling with the flow. So again, 2K, that was the news on 2K. When I get more information, I'll let you know. If you have any other like inkling for information on the All Elite games, I've got a video on that. If you want information on the wrestling code, there's videos on that on this channel. Check the playlist that says Ringside. You also got Retromania and things like that. I'm still working on a review for that. But anyways, you could have been anywhere in the world and you were here. I greatly appreciate that. Until next time, Kalikalikalow.
Bye.